Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Vandana and in today's video I'm going to be giving you all a couple of tools. If you're a founder, then these 5 tools are very important for you. Let's discuss them one by one. The first tool that we're going to discuss is the Inner CEO tool. Now, how is this tool going to help you is because it is going to determine which founder version of yours is running the business currently. Let's draw 4 quadrants. In each of the 4 quadrants, we'll put in the 4 different personality styles of the founder. Visionary, the one that thinks of the big picture. The doer, the one who executes the task. Avoider, the one who procrastinates emotionally uncomfortable work. Firefighter, always solving urgent issues. Now that we have drawn the 4 quadrants, write down which particular tasks are you doing in each of these 4 quadrants. Ask yourself if the task that you're doing, is it helping you to push the business forward and get more clients and increase your revenue? Or are you doing the same day-to-day task repeatedly without having any much progress seen in your revenue or the amount of business that you're bringing into your firm? This is a tool that you can use every week as it will help you to be more self-aware about what kind of a leader are you, what are the things that you're getting it done, and what are the things that you're avoiding. The second tool that you need to know as founder is value versus revenue mapping. Now, all of us, when we are building a firm, we have certain principles and values that we adhere to. Sometimes the values and principles might not align with the way in which the business is making revenue. In order for us to understand if we are comfortable doing business, it is very important to know what are the different values that we bring into our business and what are the different values that is required for you to bring business into your firm. Are these aligning with each other or are they contradicting with each other? Because if they are contradicting with each other, then you will feel burnt out. You will feel that sense of satisfaction slowly dropping as days pass. It is important that the revenue value system and the value system that you believe in sync with each other. For example, if a person's value is to be helpful and to be kind and considerate, but at the other hand, if the revenue generation value system says that we need to be fair, ethical, and just to every single customer. So in this situation, your personal value system and your revenue value system are very different from each other. So there is a contradiction. So in this situation, we need to find a way in which we are able to bring in the revenue for the business. At the same time, we're not compromising on our own value system. Suppose you want to be helpful. So in that situation, either you can take that particular business in, or you can recommend them to somebody else, or you be assertive that this is your pricing and this is the service that you're going to offer and the benefits that you're going to give it to that person. So initially they might find it very difficult to match your prices, but if they're happy with the quality, if they're happy with the work, then the payment is worth it. So it is very important that you give these kind of statements to your customers or to your vendors and ensure that your revenue value systems are matched because you're running your business over here. The third tool that as a founder that you need to know is the founder's emotional dashboard. It's very simple. What we're going to do is we're going to create a dashboard for ourselves. We can use Excel for this. We can put the month and we can jot down the weeks that are there in that particular month. And under every week, we ask ourselves the following questions. What was my dominant emotion today while working? What triggered it? How did I respond to it? Was I being productive or was I reactive? What did I avoid today? One emotional win I had this week. So you can do this thing daily or you can do this as a weekly recap for you to understand how your emotions were during that week. Because at times we might be very reactive. And reacting to situations might not always help us. In certain situations, you might even lose out on a key employee. So it is important that you analyze how you are emotionally and what emotions are you bringing to the business. The fourth tool that every founder needs to know is the team mirror activity. So this particular exercise is going to help you to understand the culture that you bring into your team. What are the habits that you're inculcating them? What is the energy levels that you're bringing in? And how is the overall team's productivity and communication level? So you can ask yourself every month these 3 very important questions. What is my team mirroring back to me that I may not be seeing? What are the unspoken rules of how we work and did they come from me? Is my team operating from clarity or confusion? So when you ask yourself these questions, you shift from being a micromanagement leader to a person who is more transforming and inspiring to their team. The final tool that I'm going to be teaching you in today's video is, what is my enough prompt? Now, you might find this particular thing often being spoken about in therapy sessions or in coaching sessions. But this is a very, very vital tool as it helps you to focus on the present rather than worrying about the future. So now, what does this particular "what's my enough prompt" do? It is going to basically tell you how much of money is enough for you to function successfully without having any kind of tension in this particular quarter. What is enough for you in order to ensure that the team utilization rate is fulfilled and the amount of projects that you're bringing in, are they matching and is it enough? What is enough growth for you in this particular quarter? So when you ask yourself these questions, you're focusing on the here and now rather than worrying too much about the future. These are certain tools that we discuss in our Founders Mindset program. And if you're a founder who is struggling to have clarity or is seeking some sort of support, then we are here for you. If you like this video, don't forget to share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.